Good morning, this is Folk. Today we're talking about time management. So how do I start my time management? First I mapping out my day every day, knowing what is come first. Do not start too early, but not all wait until the last minute. And here's why. Mapping out my day will help me, like take a note, do my calendars, do my reminders, and when I have a meeting with anybody, I write it down. When I need to take my mom to the hospital, I write it down the date. When I need to take my fiance to shopping, I also write it down on my note. And the night before it, I usually open up my notes and look at it so that I know what to do the first thing of tomorrow, and do not accept any more appointment or put any unplanned event in the schedule. So do that first, right? The next one is knowing what's come first. Playing video game first, or doing homework first. You should know this already, right? You're not a kid anymore. So do not give yourself an excuse like, oh, I could do this homework later. It's not due until Sunday. Or let's just play a video game for a couple minutes, right? It's only take like what? Not less than hours, right?
3 hours later.
Okay, next is not starting too early, but do not wait until the last minute. And here's why. If you start early, you will likely make a mistake and you always have to come back and fix it. That's good for you, right? But what if a professor forgot to put in important documents on your papers, on your files, and you started without it? And that is the key to everything. So you gotta come back and fix it, right? So do not start early, but yes, start early, but know that you have all the tools you need. Know the research. Do some research before you start on it. That's the key. That's the thing I want to say. Do your research before you start on anything early. If you plan to do anything early, do research on it. And do not wait till last minute. And here's why. Wait till last minute, we'll get reversed and we get horrible job done. And people are not likely to have your job in the last minute, because you will missing stuff, and you do not have all the time or the tool you need to do your assignments. And what happened when an unplanned event happened around me? Well, that's easy. Learn how to say no. Say no, say no, say no. Everybody say no. And here's why. Saying no is not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt you forever, right? Know what comes first. Do your homework first, and then go to your family, and then go to your boyfriend, girlfriend. Oh, let's say they want to break up with you because you don't come now. Hey, let's see what's important, right? Do this now. You make a lot of money in the futures, and you got all the girls around you. I'm not saying that it's not true, okay? Do not take my advice. I do skip work sometimes too, but I have a good time of I really have a good skills on managing my time, so it's really not that stressful. I could multitasking, having my girlfriend here and talk and doing my work at the same time too. So if you could do that, that's good. Yeah, that's about it. So learn how to say no to friends and get your work done. And don't be afraid to say no.